What up, YouTube? It's Real Vision TV. We back. Please subscribe to the channel before we get started. If you haven't done so, give the thumbs up, hit that like button, and make sure you share the video. Support the channel and help us grow. So with that said, we're going to talk about Larsa Pippen, or Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, Larsa, and how she's been awarded 50% of his National Basketball Association pension plan. That's right, 50%. Good old Scottie. Now, Scottie, I don't feel sorry for Scottie Pippen. Scottie brought this on himself. He certainly did. He's been running his mouth. He's had a hell of a year. He's been running his mouth. While he's been running his mouth, his estranged ex-wife's been having her mouth all over a bunch of niggas. She's been doing this for years. But for her, her big payday came now, right? And Scottie, like I said, man, you're one of 12 kids from Hamburg, Arkansas. I think that's where you're from. Never really seen anything growing up, right? So you play basketball, you make it to the NBA, right? And we all know how it worked back then. It's probably working the same way today. Now, according to reports, Larsa will be now listed as an alternate payee on Chicago Bulls 401k Savings Plan Trust. How long Scottie's been with her? Because he played with the Bulls, I think, from 87 to 98, somewhere along those lines. I think he had like 11-year run with the Bulls, 11 to 12-year run. So basically, Scottie was first with this Larsa chick back on July 20th, 1997. And they officially filed together for divorce on November 2nd, 2018. So she's getting all that bread from that time period. I have a question though. There's no, let's say, consequences for women that are estranged and just do all the extracurricular shit that she was doing behind Scottie's back, and she can still be rewarded half of his stuff? There's nothing to fight that, because she's been out here doing her thing. Like, how much impact does that have, the judge and the court system, when they weigh in on what these parties are going to settle for? Or is it just one big numbers game? Now, there's one key thing I want to jump into, because when these black players and these athletes come into the professional sports arena, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, whatever, and they brothers, these agents that they rock with, some of them are decent agents. Let me not shit on all of them, but there's some out there that would try to put like some weird bug in their end and with shit like, make sure that you get a white girl, right? Because the white girls are good for endorsements. They're good for other further opportunities. They won't get you in trouble, blah, blah, blah. They paint this picture to them. And that's why you see most of these athletes end up chasing white girls. Now, that's not to take away from the fact that a lot of these black athletes growing up, a lot of the times they never even seen a white girl, let alone date one. So when they get to this league and they get to this point where they're getting this money, that's the first thing that they're going to desire. So for Scottie, this is what happened to Scottie Pippen, right? And it's crazy because everything that this chick Larsa was, allegedly sleeping around rappers from Future, and now fast forward all the way up, she's now with Michael Jordan's son. This is what these agents would tell them is what a black woman would be to him. Cheating on him, taking his money, not knowing how to help him handle his money. This is how they talk about the black woman when these boys are drafted. And this is on the low. This is on the low. You tell them that black women aren't good for endorsement deals. They're not good for their public image.
You can't handle the truth.
And it turns out that Larsa is the epitome of everything they say a black woman is when these players are coming in the league. Right? Larsa is the epitome of everything they say black women are when these black boys come in the league. And this is why I say this further. When these clown players like Scottie Pippen come into the league single, their racist, opportunist agents tell them to get a white woman because it's a better image and can help them get endorsements. So losers like Pippen succumb to this rhetoric, and then the end result is a white woman prospering from his hard work as a black man. And that money now, guess where that money that she's getting from him? What you think guess where that money's gonna be circulated? Not communities of color. Don't be fooled by these chicks, like these Kim Kardashian type chicks. That's who she pretty much follows the footsteps of. Just because they sleep with a bunch of niggas don't mean that they really hang like that. They know where they like to hang out at, and it's definitely not those communities, right? So don't be fooled by the fact that they're with black dudes, because these black dudes a lot of the times are easily influenced by them. They're easily influenced by them. So Scottie, I don't feel too bad for Scottie. He's always been running his mouth. Scottie want to be like Mike so bad. See, the problem is, Scottie, Mike was drinking a different Gatorade than you. You was drinking some other shit. Now the joke's on you, Scottie. Huh? You let this chick take half your money, bruh. And she's running around with the guy you hate's son. Man, you having a hell of a year, man. Hell of a year. Now, don't let this discourage people in the decisions that they make. I'm just going off of what we hear and what we see transpire. When you get a guy like Scottie Pippen come in the league and he's immediately impressed by a white female like Larsa Pippen. I should stop calling her Pippen? Yeah, Larsa. Let's just call her Larsa. I don't even know her maiden name. She's just not that important. 50% is steep. It's basically half. I don't know what she did for Scottie besides just have his kids. But you guys let me know what you think. Do you think she deserves 50%? Do you think Scottie made the wrong choice in a woman? Do you think Scottie is one of those guys that easily fell victim and persuaded to date white women when he came in the league, that the end game would eventually be him losing his money to them? Because I got to take it there. A lot of people don't like to make this point, but this point is very valid, because when these players are constantly told that black women aren't good enough, that they're not good for their image, and then it comes to turn out that the actual person that's taking advantage of these players is not a black woman, you damn right I'm going to bring it up. And this is a message out there to you brothers. If y'all want to keep choosing this path, that Caucasian eye candy is sweet in the interim, but in the long run, it's going to lack that sugar that you really need. Where there's a start, there's an end. This is Scottie's end. You wanted to live that lifestyle? This comes with it. Walking around every day trying to be somebody you're not. Living a lifestyle just to fit in. This was Scottie his whole life. Getting punked in the locker room. Then he wants to be a tough guy. Well, guess what? This is a tough bill you got to pay. Scottie Pippen. Nobody feels sorry for you, Scottie Pippen. You deserve everything that happens to you.
You big dummy.
Because your arrogance and that alcohol shit that you sipping got you all fucked up. Got you all fucked up. But again, listen, y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to share the video, drop that like, and we're going to keep on doing it. Real Vision TV, we out.